Hey guys, Vecho here, and today I'm going to bring you guys something I've been working on. It's a showcase video. I've actually never really done a showcase video. Before I start, I would like to say that this could definitely be optimized, really a lot more optimized. It's just a quick setup I built. I think it has a bit of potential, and another thing before this, it doesn't have too many uses. It has a bit of uses though, and I'll get into that in a bit. Anyway, what I created myself was using the wireless redstone technique, which is where you shoot an arrow up to a target. It's basically wireless redstone. So I thought, okay, would be a good use for wireless redstone. Well, let's say, here, I'll give a demonstration of what it does. So, this is basically like a button selector panel for each different floor. So, if you look here, I click the first floor, it powers this. It powers that redstone lamp. Let's say I power this. It powers that redstone lamp, but not the one it hit back there, and I'll get into that in a bit. Let's go. Oh, that's the wrong one. Let's just wait real quick. Yeah. Now we go to the third floor, and if you see here, it powers the third one, but not these two. And let's do the last floor. It powers the last one. So, what are the uses for these? I was thinking more like, well, a use for this is, it's not the most useful, I can admit that. It could be optimized. It doesn't have too many uses, really specific. Like, let's say you're building like an apartment building, and it's kind of like a roleplay world, or just like a convenient world. And let's say you want to turn off the power to all the thing. You just click this. You know, you got like the power to the first floor, second floor, third floor, fourth floor. So that's like one of the uses you can use for this, is if you have a different floored building and you want to control everything. I do recommend this. So let's get a bit into the logic for this. So if you see here, I kind of create like a central hub area. That's what basically this is. This controls it going upwards for, you know, like the fourth and second floor and first floor and stuff like that. And it going forwards. That's what this orange roll is. For people who don't know, all my circuits are divided into different colors. This circuit right here allows when you click a button, it will power this line, you know, it will send it up here, power this line, go down over here, and then power this dispenser. It does have a delay to allow everything to catch up, which we'll get into a second. And then I'll just unpower these torches, unpower these, powers these, and then it sends a signal upwards for all this. So how does it work? Well, we'll go to our observer tower here, which I believe for the third floor. Yeah, it's sort of third floor. Brings it up here. And so it brings it to here, and then it hits a monostable circuit by powering this block, this corner, and then powering this piston with a sand block on it. And then it does the T flip-flop, which this monostable circuit allows a T flip-flop to happen. Bringing it into this pulse extender, which there are a lot of pulse extenders. Is that there. And then it powers this. So what do these pistons do? Well, this first piston blocks any arrows coming up. So let's say an arrow from this dispenser gets shot up all the way up here. Well, you don't want the arrow to hit that and power it. That would kind of be, there's no point of that. It just powers something unnecessarily and can break contraptions. So there is a piston over here that when the T flip-flop hits, it powers this, and then the pulse extender makes it powered for longer, so that way it brings it time to come all the way up here. Secondly, this is like a circuit breaker kind of. So when this gets powered, right, the T flip-flop puts the redstone block over here and powers this. Now this is what makes it powered only on one floor. So let's say we were aiming for this floor to be powered, but then it hits the target block here. You'll see that the repeater can't power that repeater without the block in the middle. So because we click the button, the signal comes all the way up here through the observer tower and then powers this block. And then this block's powered via the pulse extender. And so this block is powered, running to this repeater, and then this block actually moves forward right here, so this way the signal comes out to this redstone lamp, therefore resulting in a 15 signal strength power source from redstone. So yeah, there's like a little summary of how this works. And yeah, so I see a bit of potential for this. I don't see them, just a bit of potential. A little optimization I recommend is creating it 4 blocks high like this. At the bottom I created 5 blocks high, which is actually when the arrows start diverging to the right. So it'll shoot and go to the right. So I recommend making this 4 blocks high. And then if you want to bring a signal upwards, like this is the 4th floor contraption, I do recommend using slime blocks and redstone blocks for redstone, because this can get costly since all of these is 1 quartz block and you can't really automize quartz block as of now. So I do recommend using this, and I believe it's faster because once it starts scaling up with a bunch of observers, it does take a bit. And yeah, that's a little quick summary of how this works. It's the same circuit for each floor. You know, this is the second floor. You know, you got the pulse extender, the circuit breaker, and then it powers this. So yeah, guys, that's a little summary on what I did here using wireless redstone to create like a button selector panel. I do hope you guys enjoy, and I'll catch you guys later.